Miz, tell me how you feel about going from Hoover Car, West Coast to Neighborhood.
Um, I believe that, I supported, I always, was like whatever the first name was, whatever name they adapted as far as the last name, I supported it. I wouldn't have been no blood, I wouldn't have been nine or blood, but we went from nine or Hoover, and then you had the gangsters, and then we all converted over to West Coast, and then they went to Neighborhood. And as far as Neighborhood, I don't see Neighborhood as a car now. I see Neighborhood as individuals. Each individual clique is still strong, but I don't see it as a car. Like the Hoovers is a car, the East Coasters is a car. They move in one function. The neighborhoods, they kind of on a different page right now. I believe that the majority of cliques that are neighborhoods that came later in the game, they were influenced by the 6-0s to do it. And I think if the 6-0s would have probably like guarded it more, would have been like a
Big
enforcer,
brother.
yeah, big brother to make sure the car stayed together. It wouldn't be the way it is. But naturally the 6-0s have their inner things, 9-0s got their inner things. I'm sure all hoods have them, but that right there, since 6-0s were the ones that influenced 9-0s, 40s for sure, 50s guaranteed. Them to come over to the neighborhood car. I think 6-0s got iconic names like PD Wag and Big U and Peanut and Wacos, and they just got names that people, when those dudes spoke, people would listen to them. And I just wish they had a kind of been, even though the 111s is to my understanding were the first neighborhoods on the west side, but the 6-0s was the ones that got all these other hoods to flip to go neighborhood. Had they have been more like hands-on, like, nah, man, y'all stop doing this or y'all stop doing that. And it's not too late, it's not too late, but like I say, I don't see neighborhood as a car right now. I see it as just individuals, individual cliques, and some of them function together and some of them don't.
How do you feel about the rolling 50s?
I got number love for the 50s, the 5.5s, 5.7s, and 5.8s. I don't know a lot of them, but everyone, actually, Scooby from 5.5, he was killed in the 90s, and he was over there repping 5.5, but he was repping, defending the 90s harder than a lot of the 9-0s was, because he had that neighborhood love. And he like, Scooby was one of the ones, if you pushed up on him, you asked him where he was from, he say, I'm from neighborhood. And he say, which one? He said, I'm from all of them. You got the 50s really kind of pushing the neighborhood. I don't know too much about the 6.5s and the 6.7s. I think they kind of like on the neighborhood thing too, but I know the 50s. The 50s to me is the neighborhood car right now, because everybody else is on something different. That's my humble opinion. Somebody might say something different. Yeah.
Do you have an opinion on the Legends turning neighborhood?
I never heard of them getting punked or getting disrespected. So, it's a lot of people turned neighborhood. So my opinion would be, if that's what they wanted to do and they agreed on it and they stand shitty with it, that's their thing.
The Legends turned neighborhood. Wow.
Yeah, they've been done that.
Dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Legends, I heard that from
It's
jail.
some riders from the Legends, though.
Yeah.
It's some riders. Like, I need some riders from Sex Cast. Niggas be like them niggas from Weird Sounding Hoods, but I need some rider-ass niggas from there.
And I just want to give a shout out to Kev. Me and Kev have a history, and we was talking about it earlier, how, I've always been like an independent Crip, and nobody never could tell me or push a line or something, because I felt like I was OG too, and
Feel like you was OG.
He is.
yeah, right. And Kev was one of the ones, out of the car, that would always watch the game with me, would come fuck with me and chill with me. And I got a lot of love and respect for him. You know, and what you said earlier, Bone, I want to just reiterate that. I'm hoping that as we grow and as he grow, we grow together. Like I say, like that Muhammad Ali, Howard Cosell thing, they grew each other up. Because I told Kev Mac when Kev Mac first did the video, what did I say? You remember what I said?
He said you was gonna blow up if you keep with it.
I told Kev Mac, I said, Kev Mac, and at that time I had no ideal or interest of being part in the music industry, but some circumstances brought me out to Moreno Valley, and I saw what my nephew had going and how he had set some things up. I had promised Mike Philly like 3-4 years ago, man, I'm gonna try to make something happen. And I don't know what, I don't know nothing about this game, but one thing he always told me that a lot of part of this game is trusting each other. And people might say a lot of shit about me, but they can't say I never fucked nobody over. They can't say I ever did nobody wrong, man. I ain't never did nobody wrong in this game. So I just want to say, Kev Mac, nothing but love and respect, and you always got,
umbrella.
Yeah, umbrella. When this happened with us, because it's gonna happen, you always got exclusives, man. You always got exclusives.
I'm gonna give you a story, right, about Big U that I bet not neither one of y'all know. And I probably shouldn't even get it, but I'm gonna give it to you just because it's an exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Just because OG Big Biz talked about putting motherfuckers in line and letting them know no. Now in Georgia, it's about maybe I want to say 2 years ago, maybe 3.
Move your hand.
Maybe 3. He came through there, and I got proof, I got pictures on it. I was there. Like, I witnessed this. I'm just 9-0, but I was there. I witnessed this. And it's back when Nip came, he was doing a little, he was the victory lap tour, and it hit Georgia. And man, you was out there, he was speaking at a thing, but he brought some 6-0s from LA out there because, the Georgia 6-0s and 9-0s, we was having some disagreements. You brothers, you gonna have disagreements. And when I tell you Big U came through and he brought a motherfucking bus some LA 6-0s and real homies, a bus. And we all in the club, we sipping, we partying. You hear me, Kev? Y'all hear me? We sipping, we party. Man, they come in that motherfucker, they start, neighborhood? You say so? Outside. Man, when I say you made everybody line that motherfucker up and come on one motherfucker crowd that night, man, he brought. I can say one thing, and I witnessed this, man. You brought the motherfuckers together.
Yeah, because 9-0 with 6-0, you sitting with someone because 9-0, 6-0 have a bond kind of in a way to where when you diss one, you diss on the other one. It's too many families from T to Rock to T-Rock from our hood. It's a lot of different people related from different sides, a lot of ways to where it mushed us together to where ain't no like in Cuzzo, I remember Peanut and them kidnapped Chaos now and brought him to the hood and had him in the trunk and fucking he got loose or something. And I called my cousin and told him. And Big U went over there and got his stuff back and had them niggas disciplined. The Space Ghost lived in the 60s at that time, I think. And he got them niggas disciplined and was like, this don't go between us. Ever since, when we beat with the 111s, how that got killed was Cuzzo. He was like, nigga, I got cousins and families from 9-0. Nigga, this not happening. Like, it's not happening. My uncle that way too. He have his differences with some, but it's one.
I remember all that you just spoke on.
You do?
Yeah. That had to be like 1990, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, Cuzzo don't let that shit go down.
Yeah, man, I seen this with my own eyes.
Cuzzo not letting that shit go down. He keep, like you was saying, he should be more. He try to do it. He just a lot of places everywhere. Everybody on everything turn like this nigga. Like this nigga's flying from different cities to that nigga. Like that nigga be trying. Is that they got a lot on him. That dude holding a lot on his shoulder, and it's gonna take other niggas that realize that and see it and jump in the sink and roll with it for it to get stronger.
That podcast is helping him out a lot.
Yeah, and he getting to be a big influence and really change people's lives and put what everybody talking about and they want to see and hear right in front of their face.
Yeah.
But it's nobody don't. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody know him, but I know him. it's some magic to what he doing. He's making a difference. He ain't gonna talk about it or nothing. He know what to do to make a difference, and that's what he does. And no matter where he at, what situation, that's just how he get in. He know how to make a difference, and he do that.
Real talk.
Mm-hmm. That's big Cuzzo. He look out for all, especially if you a hood. Like I can't say that nigga. He treat all of them like they his kids. All of them. I don't care who you are. What the fuck? You hood nigga. You with me. You don't give a damn.
Well, you got some exclusive footage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you got some good shit, man.
Yeah, man, Cuzzo gonna validate all this. He ain't gonna look at this and be like,
Yeah,
hey,
he gonna say, yo, he brought that
like, nigga, that's my little Cuzzo, right? Like, everything that nigga saying is on point. He know I know. I know a whole lot of shit about that dude. When I got my verse from Corrupt, Bear Claw was there. Cuzzo always fucking with me. And I was trying to get the verse from him, and he was like, Bear Claw, man, should we let this nigga in the circle? Bear Claw was like, man, what the hell you talking about? That's little Cuzzo. And he was like, nigga, go up to Corrupt house. And I went up there. That's how I got my verse. I went to his house, and he did it right there. Like, that dude, like Philly said, that dude, the experience he got just being around him out there in Atlanta, he like that everywhere. He don't change. He don't switch up or no motherfucker don't know. He don't give a fuck. And don't be wrong. Cause he done switched over to try to go as right as he can right now. Don't be wrong. I'm just gonna say that. Niggas know.
Like, remember these faces, man. Remember this name. Remember this logo. Remember, just said you heard it first at Kev Mac. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all, and I'll just watch with Transpire. And I got to give a shout out to Kev Mac videos because a lot of people don't know and see what go behind in these things that's going on with these opportunities and people making these platforms and trying to establish something. They take it for granted and think it's like, because they ain't doing the work. When you got to do the work, it's different. When you ain't got to do the work, you don't cherish it and value as much as you should. So a lot of people need to really get his due respect and his props. We drove from Vegas. He was going to come out there and see us. He was going to come see us with all his equipment, everything, and drive down there just so we could do this. And that's how he be about his work. So y'all get this dude his likes. And y'all let this dude make his money because he bringing y'all something that y'all wouldn't be getting if he was around here. Because you could best believe between these faces right here, you wouldn't be seeing us. And you would see us again. And when it come to L.A., or gangbanging or doing something like that, which everybody's so like hip on right now, believe me, man, he's doing something a lot of people wish they could and they can't.
Yeah,
believe that. Game. It's because he got the street credibility and the knowledge, and a lot of people don't got the green light like how he do to get people like us around here to do these videos. So y'all get this dude his props like I'm doing right now. I'm giving your flowers while you still here while we all here, man. One love from one hood to another. Ends.
Get your mans, got the neighborhood behind us, rolling on them bands. Niggas be banging steel, the ghetto will get you killed. Jealousy every real, fuck how you niggas feel. You would never understand us. Better get your mans, got the neighborhood behind us, rolling on them bands. Niggas be banging steel, the ghetto will get you killed. Jealousy every real, fuck how you niggas feel.
Yeah, if you my brother, I'ma roll until the wheels fall off. If I swing, then the whole damn team take off. That's how we rollin', GA. That's how we go in LA. Man, I ain't ducking no phase. These niggas sweet like Kool-Aid. How you call yourself hood and Mizz ain't never met you? I heard they caught you by yourself. You let them disrespect you. That's something 90s don't do. We punch them out and we shoot. I got your girl on her knees. She blowing me like a flute. Now understand I'm the man and I do what I want. Every time I'm on the west, I gotta eat at the swamp. Niggas know how I roll. Mac 11 soft problems. You a go, I'm a goblin. For the money, I'm out.
Never understand us. Better get your mans. Got the neighborhood behind. On them bands, niggas be banging steel. The ghetto will get you killed. Jealousy every real. Fuck how you niggas feel. You would never understand us. Better get your mans. Got the the neighborhood behind us, rolling on them bands. Niggas be banking steals, the ghetto will get you